loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a very close to my heart kind of video that I never really thought I was ever going to do until recently. I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And I know that a lot of people can probably relate to this video. If you are interested, just keep on watching. So the topic of this video is going to be anxiety. Pretty much anxiety is just the feeling of like you, in my interpretation, what it feels like to me is almost like you're like drowning and you can't better, you just feel anxious and you just feel like something's gonna go wrong. You feel like you can't do it, you just like get something in your head and it just doesn't leave. And that's what kind of it feels like to me. It almost feels like you can't breathe and you're trapped and you just, it's horrible. A lot of people have anxiety and a lot of people are very scared to admit it, and myself as well. I was very scared to admit it and I never wanted to tell anyone. I never wanted to tell any of my friends. I never wanted to tell anyone. Those people that I talk to or I have told, they're like, you know what, no, it's just a part of being a teenager. Like, you feel these pressures, you feel it. And I'm like, no. Anxiety feels different from stress. It feels different from being stressed, definitely. And you know, there's different types of anxiety. Some people get anxiety, social anxiety, and they lash out. If you do deal with it and you're out there and you know what it feels like, then you can definitely relate, and you know that when people tell you it's gonna get better, it's just a calming effect. And not trying to say that the people who are telling you this have no idea, because maybe they're dealing with it themselves. People who don't deal with it are never gonna fully understand how much it actually affects your life, and how many situations I've been in where I was gonna go do something that was like crazy, adventurous, and just like totally cool and different, and something that I would probably never do, and you just get so much anxiety in your head that you honestly chicken out and you don't go. I can't even tell you how many times I have done that, and how many times I have been in a situation where I get so anxious and so much anxiety that I just dip out and I don't go. I want to let you guys know that I am here and I totally understand, and this is not supposed to be like a video where I give you facts about anxiety. This is just about what I'm dealing with, and it is a part of me, and I was thinking about it more, and I'm thinking about incorporating it into my channel and just doing like these chats and videos, and where you guys can ask me questions down below and I'll answer them. Finally, I have this, and it's something that really sucks, but it's something that you really have to beat, and something you really have to have a positive attitude for. If you guys remember a video and you are a loyal subscriber, I posted a video about school and my future plans, and it was a Q&A. I talked to you guys about trying to get out of high school a little bit earlier and graduating earlier, and that is because I get so much anxiety when it comes to school, and I am just like dying to just like get out of high school. It is one of my biggest anxieties, is like the feeling of just failing, and the feeling of just like not being good enough, not getting good enough grades, not getting good enough anything. Sometimes I can't even like go to school. That's how bad it is. And I think that that is such a horrible thing to deal with. And no, it is not the worst thing in the world. I'm not saying that it, you know, is the worst thing in the world, but for me, it is the worst thing in the world. And I am lucky to be healthy and to be not have any sickness other than my anxiety problem. It was definitely very tough for me to find this out about myself, because for the most part I see myself open, very social, very everything, but in certain situations I just can't handle them. I feel like as I've gotten older I've realized that, and at first I just didn't know what was wrong with me, and I didn't know why I was feeling that way or why I was so stressed. A few people that I know who do have anxiety problems, and again, this is the first time I'm ever telling a large group of people, because there are only 3 people in my life who know this about me, and 2 of them are my family. Everyone's supportive, and does everyone understand, and do they think that it's something that is not tough? No. I used to think that my friends would never be able to deal with a situation like this. Like, if I told them that I have anxiety, what would they even say? Like, oh, I'm sorry? If they don't have it, then they're not going to know how to deal with it, and that will put them in an awkward position. I never want to do that to my friends, and that's why I never told anyone, and the only people who do know are like my close family. Just want to let you guys know that if you have any questions about any of this or any sort of anything else in my life, just comment down below, let you guys know, and just kind of get that off my chest. I feel kind of inspired. One of my really good friends, you know, told me that you shouldn't be ashamed of this, and you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are and what's essentially wrong with you, and you shouldn't be ashamed. I just took a lot of inspiration from that and decided to come on here, one of the biggest places for internet where billions of people go on, and I decided to tell you guys. This is kind of just my video letting you guys know that I totally understand if you're dealing with it or you're dealing with something else. I understand because I struggle with this every single day. You guys know that you guys aren't alone, and I'm always here, and I always have my social medias linked down below, my Snapchat, my Twitter, my Instagram, and if you guys ever need anything, I'm always here. Till next time, guys.